Hi, Gemini. So I had to take a phone call, and I was right in the middle of your reading. So I'm keeping the cards as they are, and I'm gonna recap for you guys the energies for February 2024. So um we started off this reading with a Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands to me immediately was an energy of a return, as in you've been traveling, you're going away, and then there's a message that comes through that could be a little bit turbulent emotionally speaking, or upsetting. The Five of Cups, and that Five of Cups message is possibly triggering us back to return. There's some really positive energy here, so don't get too worried. The Justice card is guiding this energy, okay? So there is something that's balancing itself out, energetically speaking. And then over here, the energy coming in is a real focus on Ten of Cups, a really joyful, grounded, maybe community or family oriented life, with a little bit more romance thrown in there as well. So don't, know that this stuff coming up is actually helping you to get to that Ten of Cups energy. There's a rebalancing, possibly, of your perspective. And also with regards to that kind of upset connected to maybe family stuff, there's an underlying sense of, I'm hearing at this moment not feeling good enough, but this is Six of Wands reverse. So like something that makes you feel unsuccessful. It's very personal. Just, it could be anything, but your back is turned to the family, like happy family, whatever. And your back is turned to that, and there's this focus on this message coming in, or this emotional upset of loss, right? Like, and then there's also a bit of an energy of a couple, like of a partnership, that's not the main focus, and there's something being pulled back. Four of Pentacles. So you might be going through some changes that warrant pulling back from a romantic entanglement. And there is an entanglement with this. So there is a substantial connection, but you're definitely pulling back, and it could be connected to this having to return. I do feel like it's like having to return to sort out some business, or having to return to just sort out maybe something connected to family. Oh yeah, and then that Seven of Swords was there, and that Seven of Swords is, to me, something about possible secrets. Secrets kind of coming up, being wanting to be hashed out within the family. And know that this is what I'm more connecting this to ancestral family stuff, the family of origin, not necessarily like our kids. So secrets and lies coming out with regards to our past familial constructs, possibly impacting the here and now, impacting maybe the ability to share, maybe the ability to invest, maybe the ability to make certain moves within a dynamic, within an entanglement. And then, I mean, regardless of any of it, there's a joyful communion, right, in the Ten of Cups here, in the upright, with more romance, more positivity, something being rebalanced. So it's like we always know this, struggles and hardship and things that might feel like suffering in the moment are often our greatest teachers, or the things that when we look back on it, we go, wowzers, that was monumental. That really up-leveled me, or really changed me profoundly. And then I'm looking at this going, there's just a lot of justice, positive, balanced state of being. Nothing massively indicating like that it's a legal thing, but maybe for some of you there's something legal within it. There's definitely here a sense of having to withdraw. Four of Rivers and the Four of Pentacles. I almost want to say kind of withdrawal, like our wounds, process things. The Four of Cups is even giving me a sense of like going on a retreat, going on a shamanic journey. This energetic of like not feeling good enough, emotional losses and grievances and healing messages that aren't feeling good, like having to return, or having to go within really profoundly, having to go within. to extrapolate, whether it's lies that we're getting from other people that have been told, that have impacted, our perspective or our state of being, or it's our own mental state that is in self-denial around something with regards to our lack of feeling successful, or I want to say like not feeling very committed for some reason. And then the deeper healing is kind of wanting to come up so that we can have greater. I also get a strong sense of creativity, that Knight of Cups next to the Ten of Cups. So the dust settles, energy settle, maybe a renewal, maybe just regardless, a sense of you going, even if I don't have this personal sense of success, there's success and love and bounty in the community, in your actual homestead, right? Like, and it could just be you, but there's other people in Ten of Cups, so there's usually other people around. Plus there's a Two of Cups, right? But there's a lot of stuff you're having to navigate for yourself on your own business, your own heart space, your own emotion, right? Oh my God, wow, justice again. Woo! So this is just kind of destined, or yeah. So I want to say too, with that justice, there's a big growth spurt happening, and you're going to be able to see a greater perspective, depth, quietude, silence, alone time, going into the void, birthing something new from the void, having a clear perspective, have a higher framework for your life. A couple fours here as well. There's a foundational growth spurt or a foundational shift. It's justice, right? Justice is 11, which is also 2 11s is another 4. So it's like going within, restabilizing through healing something. And it might, like, okay, so the desired goal could be this like 10 of Cups energy, and yet these singular energies are like there's something inside, a healing, a heart space thing, a perspective thing, like I'm not maybe worthy. There, hence a return, going deeper, where what energies would indicate of not being worthy of having that, or if I'm focusing too much on losses or the past or lies and deception, does that serve me in manifesting that 10 of Cups energy? So justice, I think, is elevating you to heal, to have the, I guess, the right perspective to help you heal the things that are limiting you from feeling more creative, more grounded, more supported in the home front. I think this could be stuff kind of going on within you, but you're just not expressing this, possibly to anyone. You're thinking about it, or even sitting with it. Solar flares. This is also to me a sense of like being activated, right? Also justice, right? A new sort of state of being that can help you have a clear perspective, or more right perspective, to be taking right action, to feel good. There's just this sort of gushy, but in a really beautiful way, like creative, romantic love energy that's supporting a happy homestead, a happy life. And just in the heart of it is this return in, like a final, I'm hearing something celebratory, like a final hurrah, even though it might be like, oh, goodbye old me, or like I'm over thinking I'm not good enough, or I'm over feeling unsuccessful because of whatever it might be, right? And then you're just like, I'm going to be creative, or allow that creative loving expression to come into my life. Surrender. Ooh, felt little shift in there. That's interesting, isn't it? Is it intriguing? Very beautiful. Okay, so like there's this image is giving me an image too of how surrender is actually like such a profound evolutionary gift that, people talk about letting go, purging, whatever. Like these are all, in a sense, aspects of the same. Even forgiveness, right? Like true forgiveness is a surrender point, because in that in that inner grace of forgiveness, we've surrendered the hold of the grievance, which keeps us bound and or attached to that construct, right? Or that narrative, or that story, or that whatever it is. It's when we can let go, surrender the pain, we forgive. And it's kind of all connected, right? If not totally all 100% connected. Okay, a little additional message for some is meditation vibration station. And yeah, we're all, when we're all part of a certain constellation or community, and I too have had the same messages, and I too have been feeling guided and pulled to meditate more. And then friends, people around me, clients also feeling that pull to greater stillness and silence. Oh, I love this card. The nectar. Okay, because there's something like really kind of pure and quiet coming in. Hence meditation, surrender, letting go of, in a really nice way, I want to say, like just letting go of pain, old painful stuff, messages of maybe lies and deceit, or how we deceive ourselves, and then returning, I almost want to say, to a place of wholeness and bounty just in yourself, so that when you meet other people, or when you're coming into that homestead, I keep hearing, when you come into that, there's a grounded anchor in your creativity and your sense of loving benevolence. I also see exchange in the nectar. It's the exchange of your energy with an awareness of wanting to grow something beautiful. Ooh, never noticed it in the same way. There's a hand extended in this card, and it's making me think of like being open to receive. It's like extending your hand is an offering, right? Like, here, do you need a hand? Do you need help with something? But it goes both ways. You could also see that extension as asking for help. Like, please, can I, right? So it's there again, that unified perspective or ability. There's just a real gentleness. And I think whatever the underlying emotional turbulence might be that wants to come up, that's being triggered, that this emotional disparity is, to me, connected. It's all back turned, so it's maybe blind spots and things we can't see very easily. But it's like our emotional stuff that's part of the reason why we always feel unsuccessful. But when we go deeper and we're able to we'll just allow that emotional, mental, spiritual field to really open us up to go, I'm ready. I can let go of all of this. I can surrender all of this. Trust, I'm hearing something about developing greater trust within self, because there's like this deepening within self that's going to allow those like activations that like open up your heart field to that. There's a calm, there is community, people, children, things around, homestead energy. I don't even know exactly what that means, but I'm thinking of like land and farms and stuff like that. And then the Knight of Cups is like the flourishing. It's like grounding into your flower. Because another layer to this is something's blossoming. Something is blossoming. And yet there's like this deep sacred solitude that wants to be the anchor for that growth, versus the return loop, that has to keep you coming back to feeling unsuccessful, connected to self-denial, and or the revelatory information of secrets coming out from within the family line. So there, Gemini. Thanks for your loving grace and patience. It's always a joy to be here, and I like to do the monthly readings, the weeklies, the dailies. The patrons get ad-free first access. I do intuitively share little breathwork, meditation, yoga sessions with the top tier patrons. They also get big discounts to work with me, and Otherwise, I think that's it, you guys. Gemini, have a great month of February. Looking forward to seeing you guys real soon in the dailies and the weeklies. Feel free to message, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff on the internet to support small business and content creators. There's plenty of stuff to check out at All to Love, including merchandise, my book, the online courses, and more importantly, again, true intention. I wish you peace and love. I hope you all find that continuing openness and lightness within ourselves, and just so much compassion is like legit amazing. All right, my lovers. I'll look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Take care, Gemini. Peace out.